Hey friends, happy day 9 of Vlogmas. We are back with another video and I'm obviously cozied up in my jammies because we're talking about holiday pajamas. But more importantly, the best plus size or size inclusive pajama patterns that are out there so that you can make your own holiday jammies this season. Okay, friends? Now, as a reminder, just because a pattern is not specified to be pajamas, that does not mean that you can't make them pajamas for you. So I wanted to kick off with that reminder. Now, for this here video, we will talk about some knit patterns to use. We might even have a little woven fabric that you can use as well. There are some that might be free. Most will be paid for. And I'm going to throw in a little sexy number too, because you know, Santa Claus had a Mrs. Claus, okay? So with that, let's go ahead and get started with the patent pajamas from Made for Mermaids. Now, if you are like, hey, I like a fancier pajama and you want something that is like buttoned down and super cute, the patent pajamas are going to be right up your alley. Best part is one, they're size inclusive. Two, they are gender neutral. Three, they come in both adult and youth sizes. So yes, come on, family pictures. Let's get into it, okay, friends? If you are not looking for something that is like super warm and cozy, sleeved, or having long pants, I do also suggest the Stevie Sleep Set that is also from Made for Mermaids. Now, it's giving a little, I don't want to say sexy, but it's giving a little bit more revealing, more like in between that like sporty, sexy look, which you can use for some really good quality knit fabrics. Fantastic. It's going to be super comfortable to sleep in. Me personally, even though I'm in long sleeve as well as pants, this is definitely coming off before I go to bed because I cannot sleep in something that covers my arms or my legs. So if you're like me and you're like, I still want to be festive, definitely that Stevie Sleep Set is the way to go. Okay, so if you're looking for something that is like a nice like baggy pant, definitely the Walk the Plank PJs by Patterns for Pirates. It's a free pattern that has been designed and drafted for woven fabrics. So yes, friends, that means that this baby can be made for everybody in the family because it does start at, I think, that newborn or 3-month size range. And then it goes on up to like a 3 or 5XL. I'm not sure if they made it. I don't remember if they made it in the new updated size range, but it is gender inclusive as well as made for both adult and youth. The best part is that there's literally one seam per leg, so it's a really fast sew, okay? And you can go ahead and head to patternsforpirates.com to go ahead and get that. But while you're at it, if you are into onesies, not like in the sense of like a teddy, but like in the sense of like a button down situation, there's also the Naughty and Nice PJ set. Now that too comes in adult as well as youth versions. Now I will say that the naughty version is my favorite. I typically go for a little cheeky look because again, I don't really like to sleep with things like fabric on my legs. But I'm the person who kicks the sheets off in the middle of the night because I get too hot, okay? But that cheeky works perfect for me. I love that you can make it in a really good knit fabric. I have made it in rib. I've made it in French terry. The modal French terry is like, oh, so buttery. You can also do it in a good cotton lycra, a double brush polyester. It's really endless as far as the fabric options go. You do want to choose something with a 4-way stretch because you do have to pull it up and it's got to go over those lumps and humps. Okay, friends? So, yes, we've got that in both youth as well as adult. Definitely a go-to pattern. If you're like, hey girl, I've never done a placket before, the tutorial is super easy and you'll get that placket down in no time. I promise. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Petite Stitchery and their offerings. They've got the cutest little nightgown set. It's called the Thistle, and it's a thistle sleep set, and I love it. It is super cute, super easy to make, very easy to wear. My hands down favorite, though, are the Nora sleep shorts. You can either make it in a really cute ruched look. I made it in that, and honestly, those are my favorite shorts to wear when I'm going to bed. I made it in like almost like a thick thermal, and I lined it in a double brush polyester. They feel amazing on. And I ruched it in like, I did the ruched version, and then I added a little like ruffle around the thigh. It's very cute. It's giving cute, dainty, girly. I love it so much. And you can pair it with like the fin that they offer as well as a nice, like loose, kind of off the shoulder situation, giving like casual, but cute and ready for bed, dare I say. Okay. So let's get into some of the like sexier numbers, right? Because we've talked about family friendly, we've talked about size inclusive. Let's talk about like what's gonna, make our nights special. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys are going to wait until post-Christmas or if we're doing a New Year's situation. But if you're like, hey girl, I like to keep things sexy over here, you're going to want to either start out or finish with the Lauren Teddy from Made for Mermaids. Y'all, it is giving us sexy. It is giving easy to make. It is giving us what we need in order to be successful, okay? I love it so much. One, I love it because it's very, very easy to make. I also really appreciate how I was able to use a double galloon lace that I had on hand to make it happen. It's super sexy, super flirty. You can also make it in a solid fabric and wear it out if that is your jam. I love that for you. Or you can keep it sexy and do it in like a mesh or a lace to keep it in, okay? Now, I don't know. I feel like Megan from Made for Mermaids is determined to give us the best bedroom specials that she could possibly think of, because we also have another one from Megan at Made for Mermaids as well that is super sexy. So she also gave us the Betty Romper Friends, okay? So the Betty Romper is more of your traditional like I don't want to say it's a more of a traditional teddy because I kind of feel like the Lauren is more of the traditional teddy, but the Romper is super cute. It's shorts as well as kind of like a crossover top. Of course, I'm going to be putting pictures up as I'm talking about these things. I personally love it. I actually hacked it to be a pant length situation, which you can absolutely do as well. So therefore you can, wear it around. And depending upon what your goal with this Betty Romper is, you can either have more cleavage or less cleavage. Okay, friends? But I want the best for you. So I say go for the cleavage. Yeah, I said it. Okay. Yes. Go for the cleave. Okay. Okay, friends, so those are my recommendations for your holiday jammy jam, aka PJ recommendations that are size inclusive as well as gender inclusive, as well as super sexy or not sexy, depending upon what you're looking for this season, okay? We've got knit, we've got woven, we've got ready to wear to bed. So put your head in that bed. No, I'm just joking. Absolutely. I'm ready for bed though. Your girl is tired. Today was last day of the Nutcracker, and that means that we're back to our regularly scheduled program, hopefully performing or rather publishing these vlogs in the morning versus the evening. If you haven't already, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share this post, as well as drop your favorite PJ pattern below so that you can share the wealth with the people who are watching as well. And with that, I will see you all tomorrow.